Thank you for watching Not My Bag.
If you're watching this, make sure to like and subscribe.
If you're listening, give a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Hello and welcome back to Not My Bag. I'm Joe.
And I am George.
And this week, we have the star of this year's Love Island.
Woohoo!
It is Olivia Hawkins.
How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you. A little clap. Snaps.
I don't want to make the listeners at
Cling,
home,
cling.
like, die. How are you getting
I'm
on?
good, thanks. How are you guys?
Yeah, good. Thank you for coming on, as
Loving
Joe
life.
said.
Thank you for having me.
It's all right.
I've been a big fan.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I love you guys.
I'm going to stop blushing.
Oh.
I heard you were out with some of our friends last night.
I was, Coco,
Coco and Cheza.
Cheza,
What a
showing
wild
me the
night.
way.
Yeah.
What a duo. Me and Coco actually did a TikTok saying
you?
like everyone thinks we're the villains.
Oh,
but
I
we're
saw
not the
that.
real
I saw
villains.
that.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
The drama.
I love
one,
that.
yeah.
Do you know what? I do get similar energies from you two. Not
Oh,
in a bad
really?
way.
Yeah.
Just like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you've got like the same kind of attitude, but it's a good thing.
Didn't take-
Misunderstood.
Yeah, it didn't take no shit. Do you know what I mean?
No, we don't take any shit.
Don't take no
No.
No, I love that.
So how are you finding it back in the UK?
It's
Like,
crazy.
Yeah, whirlwind.
Whirlwind, for sure.
Good whirlwind, bad whirlwind.
Good.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Busy.
Yeah, not getting much sleep,
Yeah.
but it's fine.
Neither.
No.
Is that
bags under her eyes? Who cares?
Is that no
Not my bags.
Not my bags.
Is that no sleep because of Maxwell or because of work?
Oh no, because of work.
Okay, I just thought
You're
I'd
cheeky.
clarify.
I see where you're
I
going.
just
with
thought
that.
I'd clarify.
Very cheeky.
That
We're
was
not
very-
even 5 minutes in. I
Sorry.
wanted to find out about the night out last night.
Sorry, I just thought
Fucking
I'd
hell,
like,
Jules.
clarify.
We wish you could have been there. It wasn't that wild, to be honest. I wanted to be on time, be professional.
Thank you.
You know.
I still wouldn't have cared if you went to Freedom and that.
Really? If I come in hungover?
Yeah.
Well, I should have had a few
Straight
more
from
shots then.
freedom.
Oh.
Love the poles at Freedom. They're my favourite.
I
place
love
ever.
them too.
Yeah.
I'd love the poles.
We should go.
We should
go.
do a
We're
little
gonna
pole
go.
dance.
Do you want to come? George loves them. George loves the poles.
No, what? Me?
I can't
No,
imagine
no.
you on the pole.
No, I get really drunk. I get blackout drunk, don't I?
Really?
Because it's
Embarrassing.
underground and it's all warm, and then I come out and hit the cold air.
Yeah.
And I just don't remember.
My mate once, he came outside. He said this was one of his most embarrassing moments ever. Comes
Yeah.
out of the club, steaming. My friends have got him like in
Basically
their arms.
holding me
Yeah.
up.
And someone asked for a photo, and my mate said, "Yeah, go on." George,
I couldn't even hold my head up. I
Oh
was like, yeah.
we need a PR team because it's not working out.
God.
It's not working out.
Tell me about it.
But yeah, so you're back in Brighton now.
Back in Brighton, yeah. Looking to move to London for
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Come to Greenwich.
I'll come move in with you guys. Why not?
Why not?
Just let me just enjoy
Coco's around the
myself.
corner.
Yeah.
We'll all be
What a
misunderstood
team.
together.
We'll all be misunderstood together.
Right, so life before Love Island,
Yes.
which I find weird when I say that because I was literally like last year. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
Because
literally like, what, 2 months ago?
Yeah.
That's
But what
crazy.
I know.
what were you doing? What was going on? You've obviously got like
So-
previous in acting and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
So mainly acting, you know, I was doing a lot of commercials, bit of TV work, and then I was doing ring girling as well for boxing.
Love that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What's have you done like any big fights?
Yeah, I did the KSI and Logan Paul one.
Sick.
Yeah, I did his first one in Manchester
No
Arena.
way.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That was like a pinch me moment.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really realise how big like the YouTube fans
yeah.
and everyone, like it's go hard.
Neither did I.
I went to one in London.
Yeah.
KSI versus like FaZe Temper or something, and it was.
Oh, I did that one too.
Did you? Yeah,
Yeah,
I was there.
evidently. I did,
I was
yeah.
like ringside, and I was looking about, and there was just thousands and thousands of people.
Yeah.
Nuts, isn't it?
And the fans are crazy.
I
And
know.
because it's all live as well, normally in like the Matchroom ones, they cut us out.
Right. Okay.
Right.
So
Yeah.
the YouTube one, like everyone was like, oh my God, I can see you. And I was like, oh no.
That is so mental. Yeah.
Yeah.
The fans, like, even with this Prime situation, like,
Oh.
selling them for like, how much is selling them
like
for?
20 quid a bottle and stuff.
For one bottle.
It's crazy.
That is
Nuts.
ridiculous.
I did a taste test with Mum.
What
She
was it
went,
like?
"This is disgusting." KSI commented, laughing faces.
Oh no.
I thought it was a fake account. I went to George, "Who's this?"
Really?
KSI. He went, "It's KSI."
Real deal.
The
I
real
went-
KSI.
I was literally replied and was like, "I'm sorry about my mum."
Just to say sorry. Is it really sugary?
It's sugary. Mum said it was like
Really sweet water.
Mum
innit?
said it was like sperm.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. You guys at home will have to try it for yourself, but Lisa Bagg said it was like that. So.
I need to try. I do need to try. I don't think I'd spend £20 on
No,
it though.
don't.
Yeah. I'm gifted now. Do you know what I mean?
KSI.
Any companies out there, you know, like.
Oh, banging. So the whole Love Island thing, how did it start? Like, did you apply to it or what was the
So,
situation?
funny story. I actually applied back in, I think it was 2018.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I met with them and I only did one audition and that was it. Never heard anything.
That's like 5 years ago.
Yeah, quite a while ago.
Wow.
And then they still had my details. So they contacted me on Instagram a few months ago.
Was it one of them things where you're like, nah, this ain't real? Or were you like, oh, it's actually them?
Yeah, because it was from the ITV account.
Oh,
I thought,
fine.
okay, maybe
Pretty
this is
legit,
for Love
yeah.
Island. And I was like, do I want to do it again? You know, it didn't work out last time.
Yeah.
Do I want to go through that whole process? But then we're here now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's crazy.
Is it quite intense, the auditioning?
Process.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's long. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
I'd say for anyone going forward, like it is quite a long process.
Yeah.
It's different for everyone though.
Yeah. Did you know you were going to be like part of the original like
No.
cast?
You didn't know?
No. So
That's fun.
yeah, so I actually was supposed to be a late bombshell.
Oh, were
That's what I
you?
originally got told.
No way.
And I was like, oh no, like I'm not really that person to come in and like
yeah.
Stir the pot.
Yeah, well, people probably think I am. Like I'm genuinely not.
You're clearing the air. She's here to clear the air.
I'm here to clear all bad vibes. Yeah, so I was like, oh no, I don't really want to come in late. And then it all just turned around and I did like the press day and everything.
That's banging.
Yeah, and then went to being an original.
I want to know, like, the feeling of waiting to go out to meet the guys.
Like
what goes through your
Oh,
head?
walking through those doors.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Because I would fully shit. Like,
Oh, I was shitting myself.
yeah,
like,
that is so
you don't know
scary.
So
what
nervous.
to expect.
No.
At all. It could literally be anyone. And I'm guessing you don't even have an inkling of who.
I
what
was
they look
thinking,
like.
what? I'm not going to be attracted to any of these boys.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, what if no one steps forward for me?
Yeah, that's-
I will
yeah.
honestly be
That probably is the biggest thing,
mortified.
yeah.
I would have turned around and walked back
The anxiety
inside.
for me of that potentially happening, I'd jump in the pool.
No, because no, honestly. But I thought how iconic that it's the boys standing there and we get to choose.
Yeah.
But then I was like, okay, but if no one steps forward,
Yeah.
I will be gutted.
Yeah.
But you came out with like confidence. I think that's the main thing. Like you
Yeah.
started out.
I came out confident, but I was shitting
Inside.
myself. Inside, I was
I
dying.
feel like everyone does
But you
it,
didn't
though.
show
Fake it
that,
till you
which is-
make it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Also, I loved your ponytail.
Thank
right?
you.
Because I always ask you, this is such a weird question to ask you.
Yeah.
Did you go in with like, I want to have a signature style? Or were you just
No,
like,
that's just always how I wear my hair.
because I loved it.
So going into Love Island, in all honesty, were you looking for love, or was it just a thing
Yeah.
of like, do you know what, I'm going to boost my profile, see what happens?
No, genuinely, like before in my meetings, you know, they'd say, you know, your acting's going great and everything. And I was like, no, genuinely, I've never had a boyfriend. Like, I need to find love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, it was never a thing of like, I need to boost my profile because I was doing good already.
That's the thing. If you're successful in your own right before, then
Yeah.
you're not really, you know, you are gaining exposure, but you're not going in just for.
No,
for
definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Fair enough.
You want me to be like, yeah, I went in.
Yeah, George, fair enough.
I thought you were going to be like, no, I went in there for clout. No, that's fair enough.
People say that then.
No, there has been like, even Molly May and stuff, didn't she? I think admitted that she went in not looking for love.
Do you know what
Oh,
I think is
really?
that some of the bombshells definitely go in with a kind of attitude that's like, I want to get as much out of this time as I can.
Yeah.
Do you know? Which I think fair play. I feel bad for the ones that go in there and get, you know, the ones that really get cut from the edit.
Yes.
I feel so bad.
And then you're like, wait, were you on the show?
They're the
That's
ones
really
that I
harsh.
know. I just think when you leave, like, I love you and I think it's great you did that, but don't put it in your bio. Do you know what I mean? That was basically a weekend
What
away
did you
here.
write? Was on Love Island for 48 hours.
Do you know what I mean? I just think, oh, you can't do that.
That's really horrible though.
Casa Amor.
Do you think like there was anyone in there from day one that you thought they're probably playing a bit of a game? Or had a game plan?
I
or-
think, yeah, there's a few people that definitely had game plans.
Hmm.
Not in terms of like their feelings weren't genuine, but I think they knew
What they were
how
doing.
it would get them, you know, week
Yeah.
after week staying there. And there were a few mentions at lunch, you know, wondering how many Instagram followers they had.
Really? Because we heard that about last series
Yeah.
as well. And
And I was like, why do you care?
Yeah, there was a certain couple of Love Islanders in the last
Last year,
series
yeah.
that when we spoke to people that were in it, they said that they would,
that's all they're going about.
yeah, they would constantly speak about followers.
Yeah.
How many?
They
How many
would-
do you think I'm on now? We've been in here 4 weeks.
Oh,
Like,
and there
Yeah.
was one, I'm not going to mention him, but him. Well, I've already
You've
narrowed it down a
already
little bit. And he was in the finalists as well, so you guys can work out.
Oh.
But he was,
think I
he'd
know
ask
who you
people
mean.
when they came in and be
Really?
like, the Casa Amor guys, and be like, what am I unfollowing?
Yeah, like, did
Yeah.
you check and stuff?
Yeah, there was
you
a
know,
few
you
people.
think, oh.
I know.
But you've had the year with the kind of welfare thing, haven't you?
Yeah,
With
the
Insta.
change where it was dormant.
Yeah.
And how was
Yeah.
that? Like,
Do you know what? For me personally, I'm glad
Yeah.
because I would not have wanted my friends and family to have like
Sit
seen
through
all
the
the
comments.
comments.
Yeah.
So it's actually worked out.
and that's why I
okay
think
for
they've done
you.
it, of course, isn't
It
it?
has worked out, but then I had to sit through them all by myself.
Yeah, that's
That's what I
in
mean,
the
'cause
taxi.
DMs don't go away, do they? You're
No,
still going to
they
open your
don't.
phone and have all these thousands of DMs.
Yeah.
Either nice or probably some of them horrible. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I was in the taxi on the way back from the airport, literally in tears because I was just like reading it all myself, hadn't been filtered.
horrible.
But I thought I'd rather see it. I'd rather see everything that's been said
Yeah.
and then get over it.
Yeah,
Delete and move on. Isn't
I
it?
get what you
Delete,
mean.
yeah.
And I think afterwards, I don't know about you, but now I would never look up like our name on Twitter or anything like that.
No, I
Or
think that's the
Facebook, 'cause
worst
They
thing
are the worst two.
They are the worst people. on there.
Worst two.
The worst.
George and I just did this YouTube video. We were
Yeah.
saying earlier, TikTok and Insta, so different. We just did this
Yeah.
YouTube video. They put it on Insta. I was reading the comments. I thought, oh,
This is horrible.
last night I was reading the comments. But I giggle about me and George are giggling. In
No, you
hysterics.
have to. You have to be able to like take the piss out of yourself
Yeah.
and just run with it because they run with it.
Just be like, they
they'll
weren't on the show. I was.
Exactly. They
Move on.
don't know me.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's the way people can just openly DM though.
I know.
Like faces on there. Do you know what I mean? And like be horrible. I just
Yeah.
don't get it. Really don't get it.
I know. Sometimes I want to just message their workplace. Like,
Yeah. Hi,
They just
Find
John
the
said
really
this.
mean ones and do a LinkedIn troll one
do
day.
you really think they should be working for you?
So when you walked into the villa and then you coupled with Will,
Yes.
what was the whole situ with that? Because I wanted to know, like, was there that initial attraction with him? Was you just a bit like,
Friendship couple.
So yeah, it was
Yeah.
friendship because obviously I picked Kai, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then obviously as soon as Danielle came in, she was looking straight at him and I was like, she's gonna pick
Heads
him.
were like-
I was like, oh no, what have I done? Everyone's gonna be like, I thought I'm gonna be so embarrassed. So yeah, I went to the subs bench with Anna May and then I got put with Will. But
Will's lovely though, isn't he?
He's so lovely. And I was like, even if it's just friendship based, like you're gonna make me laugh.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But
What's it like just jumping in a bed with just like really some random
Yeah.
like obviously you didn't know Will.
No.
Like you're just jumping in bed with this random guy. And you're
I
like,
know.
Oh, okay, so we're in like and it's probably even a bit weirder that it's a friendship couple.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you're looking at him and you're like, I'm not attracted to you at all really, but I've got to sleep in a bed with you.
no,
sort of thing.
so bizarre.
Yeah.
No, putting it like that, it was really weird.
It's giving like school trip, isn't it?
Yeah.
School trip.
It's giving, it's
Get
giving,
picked
it's
out of a
giving
hat or
school trip.
something.
I was just hoping that he didn't snore. That was my
Yeah.
one
Is there
thing.
any really bad snorers?
There's
in
a
the
few
villa?
snorers. There's some sleep talkers.
Really?
Yes.
That freaked me out.
Yes, I sleep talk.
Do you?
I do.
Oh, you
And I
get
sleep.
that one quiet.
And I sleepwalk too.
Did you sleepwalk in the villa?
I think only once. I definitely slept
did you
talks.
do?
So I wasn't bad. Tom actually went to the beach hut in his sleep because he had a dream that Will told him to go to the beach hut.
No.
So he went to the beach hut and the producer was like, Tom, are you okay? He was like, I heard you needed me. He was like, I heard you asked me into the beach hut. And they were like, no, but he was asleep.
Oh, that's crazy.
I know.
Yeah, I used to sleepwalk.
so
it's bad.
weird.
You can't wake people up either when they do.
No,
you just
you
got to let them
can't.
ride it
You have
out.
to.
Did you ever worry about sleep talking and like slagging someone off?
I think
and,
no.
like, flipping up?
So apparently, I did speak about someone in my sleep once.
Did you?
But I don't know the context.
Oh,
But
Was
that
it
is
Zara? Is that why she got so
No.
aggy and irate?
you have an issue with me.
She came in on smoke. I was watching that clip back last night, and I did look at the situation. I thought you handled that very well.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of like, I feel like whatever you would have said
Wouldn't have
mattered.
And
No,
you
it
didn't,
wouldn't
you
have.
didn't do anything wrong. Like,
No.
I get if you were in the last week and there'd been like exclusive and stuff like that, you would
Yeah.
literally like you fancy Tom a bit.
Didn't
do you
she
know
call
what I
you
mean?
bruv
Like,
as well? Did she
Did
say
she call me
bruv?
bruv?
Did she say?
she said something like, "I didn't fly all the way from South Africa, bruv." To,
No, from London, whatever.
To to
she
South
said
Africa.
bruv,
To
and there was a
piss you
lot of
off.
hands and stuff, and I thought,
Yeah,
I
a
wouldn't
lot
have-
of hands,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a good thing they limit the alcohol, I think.
Oh, for sure.
That would have been, I'm sure you would have
Some
been
nights
involved.
we'd get two though if drama was kicking off.
Oh, would you?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
did you actually feel that? Because obviously you hadn't been drinking or not.
So
really.
I'm not really a massive drinker, so
Right.
one would get me tipsy.
Really?
Yeah, and I'd have the red wine because it was the highest consumption. And I'd be trying to get everyone else on it, but Tanya
Yeah.
would be like, "Oh no, I can't."
I don't like red wine.
I'd be like, "Just do it."
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
you drunk.
I love a bit of red wine.
Yeah.
No, that's funny. Yeah, because I've heard like it must be really hard to not drink that much for
Yeah.
that period of time and be around so many people. And
Oh, yeah.
can't listen to music and do all that
No,
stuff as
and
well.
you just want to run away at some point.
Yeah. Did you ever have any moments where you had to like, take yourself away?
Yeah. I'd go
Yeah.
up onto the terrace. Not
just
with
for a
Tom,
bit of peace
but
and
just
quiet.
up on the terrace.
No, I get that. I think I'd have to have a couple of shower cries if I was in there. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, for sure. You need those moments.
Yeah.
You do.
Because it's so intense. It's
Otherwise,
so
you would
intense.
go stir crazy.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. No, 100%.
So you obviously were initially like one of the first big couples for you obviously was Kai, wasn't it? Because
Yeah.
you were coupled up with, wasn't it like you were in a couple with Harris and
Yeah.
stuff like
So
that for
I
a
was
little
with
bit.
Tom and then Harris.
Yeah.
Did you have Will, Tom and Harris in the first week?
It was
So
literally
what was
like
going
the
through your
first
head?
like
You
few
must have been
days.
like-
You must have literally been
It was
scrambled.
a lot to take in,
yeah.
and I think I was overthinking it too much.
Fine.
But did you feel kind of good? Because obviously you're like, all these boys actually kind of find me quite attractive. Do you know
No,
what
of
I mean?
course, it's really nice.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's really
Not
nice.
complaining.
Yeah.
I can't complain. No, when Tom obviously picked me, it was very nice. And then Harris didn't really want to get to know anyone else. So I did feel that pressure of like,
Yeah.
okay, I need to make a decision.
Yeah.
Because he's only really into me.
I think you played it well in terms of getting to know different people.
I feel like you
Do
gave
know what I
everyone a
mean?
good amount of
Yeah.
time to get
No,
to
I
know
definitely
everyone.
did. And if you think on the outside, you'd be speaking to like a few people, wouldn't you?
Literally, yeah.
I think just replicate how you would be in real life. In there,
Yeah.
some people do fall in love really quickly
Yeah.
with one person, and that happens in the series, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But like, if you want to play the field, I don't think there's anything wrong.
No, I
with doing
don't think so.
Because yeah, as you said, like you'd go on a Hinge and just be like, "What?" I mean,
I don't know about what are you doing in?
just flicking through. Do you know what I mean? Just flicking through, doing all of that.
Then you had, then Spencer came in,
Yes.
and then he decided to pick you.
Yeah.
So then that throws another spanner in the works.
No, so that was that morning. I remember Harris had just left, and I was crying because I was like, I feel so out of place. Like
Yeah.
everyone's in a couple. I don't know where
Next
I
thing you
fit
know,
in.
bam.
The Love Island gods.
And the Love Island gods, it's like they
They heard you.
me.
They heard the tears.
They heard the
And they said,
tears.
let's send in a sexy man.
They heard the begging, please. So yeah, and then he picked me. But that was a weird one because obviously I'd never met him.
Yeah.
He'd picked me based off what he'd seen. So then it was like trying to get to know someone that already
Fine.
knows you.
Right. Yeah.
Well, thinks they know you.
Yeah. Which can be problematic in that.
Yeah.
Because there was rumours at the time that you was just like, I'm going to get with you to stay.
Oh no!
Do you think that
what
wasn't
with
the case?
Spencer?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no,
No,
not at
no.
all. No.
Yeah.
The thing is with me, being in 6 couples, like I can't force anything.
Yeah,
I think if I was playing a game, I would have stuck with the
one
first person
Yeah.
Thought,
and
let's
run
ride
with
this out.
it.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Like
That's
I
fair
can't
enough.
force things if the feelings aren't there and I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
I can't. And it's
Yeah.
not fair on them either.
No, exactly. Exactly.
Because obviously, I wanted to ask this. Everyone says like it's heightened emotions and stuff, but is it?
Oh.
I bet it's so intense. You've got cameras on you. You've got like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? You've got all these people, all these couples. You probably think as well. I don't know. Maybe if you see, for example, Lana and Ron getting on really well,
Yeah.
and you're like, why am I not
Yeah,
like
did
this
you
with my
have that
couple?
additional pressure?
Yeah, because obviously there was Lana and Ron, there was Shaq and why was I couldn't, there was
Not very good with names, are we? But we'll get onto that.
I don't know why my brain is honestly, it was baffling. Shaq and Tanya, Lana and Ron, and they were really clicking really quick.
yeah.
And I was like, why is it not happening for
Yeah.
me? Why does it keep failing? And every time I'd give it a good go and it would keep failing. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, what is going wrong? So yeah, that was really hard. And I've never been in love before. So I was like, I'm not just gonna
Bit
like
scary. And
Do it
Yeah.
for the show.
No.
Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah, because I do feel like some couples go in there and I do think, is this fully genuine? Because
Yeah.
I find it's really hard sometimes. I think like, surely you're not that in love.
Well, I think the feelings are so intense in there.
Yeah.
You can really fall very quickly.
Well, it's all it's not rushed, but then it is like
No, because you're in
as
like
I
a
said,
vacuum. Of,
Yeah.
you're in a vacuum of like an environment. So I get it from that way. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying this like I would go in there. George knows what I'm like.
fall
I would
in
meet
love.
the first person. I'd do a Danny Dyer and be like,
love
you
you."
love my life.
I was coming here to tell you that I loved you.
That would be me. That would be me. I'm very much like
It is
that.
so much like it is pressure, isn't it? As I said,
It is.
you're sleeping with them, you're making breakfast with them, you're swimming with them in the pool, you're having chats with them. Like
Yeah,
it's like
you're
that, one thing
almost-
after another, isn't it?
And you're called a couple, so then you're almost already acting like a couple
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
like 2 days.
Yeah.
Like even making coffee in the morning. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
little things, isn't it?
Like imagine going up to someone on a night out and then the next morning, you're like, next 2 days, you're just making each other coffee.
And
I'd be like, get the
breakfast.
fuck out of my...
when is the Uber coming? You are gone.
We literally had this convo this morning. George had that with a girl where he was like, I'm booking you the Uber.
She was just like,
it's 2
she was
minutes
staying
away.
there. I was like, I've got to get a train.
Like her turning over and going back to sleep, like,
Yeah, I was like, oh, the Uber's
get
here.
out.
You were like, it's run out. You're expired.
Yeah, I was like, oh, the Uber's here.
Oh.
Yeah, one of them ones.
You can't do that from South Africa, can you? So you gotta stay
No,
and keep it
you
going.
have to stay. You can't leave. There's nowhere to hide.
What was the villa like though? Because obviously we saw it and it was absolutely beautiful, but actually being in there,
Oh, stunning.
Did it smell?
that's such a weird.
That is a weird
No,
question.
in the bedrooms, because apparently the summer one in Mallorca, like the bedroom's stank.
Sweaty.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not nice.
No, I
that's
know.
probably from the boys.
Yeah,
Theo
yeah.
and all that.
Yeah. I just wondered.
No, it didn't really smell. We had some good fragrances going around.
Did you?
Yeah, some hygienic people.
Oh, that's good then. You had a hygienic season.
We have clicks for the hygienic season. No, honestly, it was good. Yeah. No
And
funny
then
smells.
you chose to couple up with Kai.
Yes.
So was that like the start of okay? We might be getting onto something.
Yeah,
sort of
that
vibe,
was the first situation where I was like, okay,
a bit more serious.
yeah, I'm genuinely attracted to this guy.
Yeah.
And we do really get on.
Yeah.
And he's really sweet.
Lovely
and
teeth.
Lovely teeth.
Lovely teeth.
Lovely teeth.
Nice teeth and
yeah.
eyes. That's what Mum always says. Always look at the teeth and eyes. So the initial attraction with him is like 100% there when you.
Yeah, well, I picked him on the first
yeah,
day.
of course. So you're like ready to go.
Yeah, so everyone was like, this is so random. And I was like, guys,
Almost
do
like
you not
full-
remember I
full
picked
circle.
him? Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
Everyone in the villa, this is so random.
I was like,
What the fuck?
I picked him on the first day, bitches.
Yeah.
And then didn't you do like a challenge and get voted like least compatible or something with Kai?
No, it was one of the dumpings, I think.
Oh,
when
right.
Ellie and Jordan went and we were in the bottom three.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
What did you
I
feel
genuinely
like?
wasn't bothered.
Yeah.
Like I really wasn't until I went into Casa and all the boys started putting things in my head.
This happens every season.
It does.
It does.
And I don't think it was shown, but they were saying so much to me.
What, like from watching it and saying what
Yeah,
they
being
think?
like,
He's not
Kai's
into
not
you.
genuine. Like Martin was like, you're not his first, second, or even third choice. Like he only got.
I
with you 'cause
remember
you was
that.
single.
Martin loved to stir the pot.
Oh,
Like,
he
I'm saying,
did.
he came in on smoke. He was like,
He was over with his popcorn,
Yeah,
like,
but then
I'm ready.
for
I
real.
kind of felt a bit bad for you because obviously things were like with Kai it was decent and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
Casa. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
it.
So did you think you were solid enough going into Casa? With
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I think we were in a good place.
Yeah.
And then when I got into
No, I'm giggling because like, obviously you did forget his name. So that's why I'm asking about it.
Did I? I don't remember. Did I?
Yeah,
I'm joking.
but no, it's funny. It's funny.
Yeah, that was mortifying. That was
But
honestly
after getting to know
mortifying.
you, sat here, like I can
You
tell
can
you're just
see
100
why.
miles out. I forget people's names as
Yeah.
well. So I feel you.
I was thinking, do I say I don't feel well and go inside? Because I couldn't remember anything from my brain.
But it's,
It was the red wine.
I bet
It was the red wine and the 6 handsome boys.
that's what I mean. It is a lot, isn't it? Because everyone says my head's not going to turn, and then obviously you're faced with like
Yeah.
with a 6 beautiful girls, 6 beautiful boys sort of thing. Like what do you do?
Well, the first day I wasn't chatting to anyone. I genuinely
Just kept yourself
I
to yourself,
didn't
it's
want to
like-
get to know anyone. I
Yeah.
wasn't bothered. And then, us girls had a chat and we thought, let's give these boys a fair chance.
Sure.
Yeah.
They've gone through the same They've gone through the same process we have, and
They're here for the same reason.
They're here for the
Like-
same reason, and we
Yeah.
need to give them, our open mind and give them a chance.
So then when they were saying the things that they'd seen by watching it before, like,
Yeah.
what was that like? Did you believe kind of what they were saying? Were you taking it with a pinch of salt? Because they've probably got intention behind what they're
Yeah,
doing.
I was trying to take it with a pinch of salt, but then there was one challenge we did where every single boy was like naming Kai, and they were really
Right.
going in on him.
Yeah.
And I was like,
And you
what
thought, if
am
it's
I
one
missing?
person, then fine. But if it's collective, you start
Yeah,
to think,
and I
okay.
shouldn't have thought about, the public's opinion, but then it did have me questioning.
they're
So what are
watching at
everyone
home.
seeing that
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not? Like, is he saying things behind my back?
But then also
Okay.
it's hard
Yeah.
because we don't even see 24 hours of your life. We see an hour.
Oh, yeah.
And then we might get do you know what I mean, 5 minutes of what's actually happened in your day, but then obviously you've had another 23 hours in that day.
Oh, yeah, you miss
it's so hard,
much.
but especially with Casa, I think, because you're jumping from villa to villa. Well, we're watching it and they're jumping from villa to villa. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're having these really important chats probably, and they don't show it because they're showing, I don't know, Lana and Ron have a kiss. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
No,
necking
like,
off in the pool.
What I want to know is the tea. Like, is there anything that happened in Casa that we didn't see?
Oh.
Actually, do you know what we've seen? Because have you watched anything back
No,
yet? You haven't?
I haven't.
So is there
only
anything...
only like the main points.
Is there anything in Casa that is juicy?
What happened in Casa? Not really. I think...
Was it actually quite boring?
To be fair, I guess
It
you'd
was.
probably have to watch it back and then you probably will be like, actually, that day, this happened. Why is it
Yeah,
filmed?
I'd
Do you know
have
what
to
I mean?
watch it back. Nothing that I can think of specifically.
Yeah.
There's a few things that weren't shown that were funny, though.
But that, do you know what?
I was about to say this. They always cut out the funny
knew you were
bits.
gonna
When they
say
do
that.
like the cut downs and stuff and you watch it online on TikTok and stuff, I'm like, this was funny while I was
No,
at the show.
so there was one you boys would have been cracking up. So me and Lana were sat opposite Zara and Tanyelle, and they were like going in on each other about like who was better, Cardi B or Nicki Minaj.
You're
like-
right up for that.
No, but they were like really going
Were they?
in.
I
It
get
was
heated too.
hilarious.
I love routes like that.
No, but Sarah was like, I know people who know Nikki personally, and she is not like that. And
You were sitting there like,
they were like going in, blending their foundation really hard because they were like, really, it's
That's
so
like the
funny.
workroom in Drag Race. That's the vibe it's giving me. Like,
No, but it was hilarious.
That is so funny.
Yeah, it was.
and then there was all the drama of the recoupling after Casa.
Yes.
And how was that, like, standing behind that door, obviously with Maxwell?
Yeah.
Wait, you probably can hear what's going on. You can hear Maya and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
then you're just literally standing there. Like, what was that like?
Oh, I was shaking.
Yeah.
I was so nervous to
I can
go
see
through
it in your
those
eyes.
doors. Yeah.
You
like
were
when you
composed
came
though, to be
out.
fair. You came out, you
Really?
were composed, but it was just like, I was like, shit.
Yeah, I don't know what was going through my head, and I didn't know how I was going to be once I
Yeah.
got there.
Yeah.
And what came out of my mouth.
Were you
Oh.
worried about Kai before the recoupling?
I didn't. I think from what the boys had said to me, I thought there was a strong percentage that he'd be sat there with someone.
fine.
But until you walk through those doors,
Never
Yeah.
know.
you don't know.
Because it was like, wasn't it with KSI at the recoupling, and he recoupled with
Oh
Claudia,
my God.
But he
Yes.
was really close with, I forgot her name, from the part of the Casa
Cynthia.
girls. Yeah, was it
So
Cynthia? Yeah.
Was he close then?
Yeah, like he was.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was
they
the
were really
shocker at
close.
home.
Really?
And
Yeah.
that's why
You
she's...
thought he
No,
was going
my jaw dropped.
And that's why she
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like crying
I
at the
felt
recoupling.
bless
so
her.
bad for her as well because it was so muggy. That was so muggy.
But the thing is,
Really?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
After the straddling.
I know.
Yeah. And I genuinely thought, and this is what I mean, how the show throws you off. I genuinely thought like he's going to couple up with Cynthia, then Claudia's
The way
going to
they
come back
edit it
in,
is just
and
amazing.
and it didn't. So then when you were waiting to come out and stuff, and Kai had coupled up with Sanam, I was like, what do you expect?
I
We
knew
didn't know
what-
what
Did
to
you know
expect.
I was going to
I
come
knew what
through?
was coming though. Like,
Yeah.
you
Did
kind
you?
of knew what was coming.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I was
Do you know
expecting.
what?
I
It
honestly
gave me
don't.
the same energy as like Dami in India.
Oh, okay.
It gave me like that kind, not in a bad, like, obviously not in a bad
Yeah,
way.
no,
It was
no,
just
no.
like that type of situation.
Yeah.
And I could just tell he was like just looking fuming.
And
just
do you
like,
know what? It's because he had such a grin on his face. That's the only reason that I bit back.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I thought he was doing it in a smug way.
Yeah.
Right.
When
yeah.
he actually said he was like happy for me.
Fine.
Yeah, and you
So
thought
then
was
when he
being
said that, I was like,
sarcastic.
oh.
I'd take a smile badly.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh.
Yeah, but like even if he was like, no, I'm in the moment, like I'm genuinely,
Yeah.
but he obviously didn't say it. It's just like,
Yeah, just smiling his head off.
I would have been pulling my earrings off.
No,
But obviously,
literally.
we don't see you having that final chat with Maxwell to be like, I want to take you back. So
No.
what was that
Yeah.
like? 'Cause
So
obviously-
we do like a recoupling at Casa.
Okay.
Oh, do you?
Like a just so everyone knows the sit.
where they stand. Sort of
Yeah,
thing, yeah.
before we go back in. So he knew he was coming back in.
Fine.
And then all the other boys, bless them, have to
Yeah.
like wait around knowing that they're not coming back.
That is sad.
Free holiday. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Do
why
you
not?
feel like now though you definitely have made the right decision?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when I brought Maxwell back in, like it was only early days for us. I still really like Kai.
Yeah, of
So
course.
then seeing him with someone else, it
Yeah.
just triggers you, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course.
but that's
I'd
the
be
thing.
fuming.
Yeah. No.
I thought it was going to be another damn in India situation, as in you guys were going to gravitate back towards each other.
Yeah.
But then look, you both stuck true to your guns and stuff. Like obviously,
Yeah.
Kai went on to win it. Like
Yeah.
congrats to him.
Honestly,
but
so
that's
happy
that's
for
what I mean. Like at least you've made
So
the right
happy
decision.
about that. You're like so happy for him, and I'm like,
No, go for it.
sure, Jan. No, you actually like happy, or you
Yes,
like
me-
it could have been me? Or
No. When I left, I'm honestly not bothered about winning. Like that's
Sure.
not the reason I went on.
Yeah, I mean, anyone that goes in and has the idea of winning is,
No.
is psycho.
They're on the wrong show.
I feel like that's just a massive bonus, and I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah.
happy for them and grateful that I even had the opportunity to go on.
Yeah.
And come out with someone. So whether I'd have left with Maxwell when I did or in a week after, it wouldn't have made a difference for
Yeah.
me. But they're so much better suited than we.
Yeah.
No, they were just. I know what you mean. You can just see it. They're very
Yeah.
much like lovey-dovey and all things fine. Like,
All things
I don't know.
rosy.
All things
They were just.
fun.
They were just. I don't know though, because I did want a bit more, and I think viewers at home did because they won it, and they're probably the perfect couple to win it. They're really
Yeah.
no drama in that, but people like us watching, we want drama. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want a couple that's a bit like
Yeah.
something's going on, but look, they won. Fair enough.
No, I
Do you know
think
what I mean?
I think they deserved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they did.
I think we need to get George in there.
Do you think?
Petition to get George
I think you
on
need
Love
to leave
Island.
someone
Yeah,
at
but
this point.
the thing is, you can't have me standing next to someone who's like Tom, who's like 6'4".
Why though?
I'll look like he's-
No,
I'll look like his
Someone for
child.
you. It's not called Tall Man's Island. It's
no,
called
it's
Love
not.
Island.
And you've got the chat.
Yes.
So
See me on there. Wait, the summer one, 2023.
Summer one 2023.
I'll be there.
I doubt you will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Already cast for it, George.
Yeah,
but
okay.
maybe next
Well,
year.
my dad is the CEO, so I'll get you on.
Well, there we go, guys.
Wait, your dad is the CEO of Love Island?
No, there was a rumor going round that there was a rumor going around that I was planted in by the producers as an actress.
Industry plant on
And
Love
then
Island.
because apparently I was getting loads of airtime, my dad must have been the CEO.
That is
No.
such a random.
I know.
It's funny because in my old job, they hired this girl and then
Yeah.
she started to do really well at work very quickly. And
Yeah.
so everyone at work made up this rumor that her dad was the CEO of our company.
No, stop it.
And so I know that rumor always happens when people do well.
Such
That's
a
so funny.
random rumour.
That's so funny.
So yeah, I'll get you on.
Cool.
I'll get you sorted.
Just give me your dad's number.
Yeah, I will.
Fine. And then there was one of my favourites, movie night,
Oh yeah.
which was
Were you nervous for that?
I love movie
So
night.
I was actually really excited because I genuinely didn't think I'd done anything wrong.
Yeah, no, fair. I know what you mean. And also, I feel like you're the type that would stand by your words anyway.
Oh, 100%.
So you're not nervous about
Even
it.
if I'd had a conversation, gossiping about someone,
Yeah.
if they came to me with it, I would just say.
Yeah, I saw
I
that
said
because
it.
you did. There was like a clip, I'm pretty sure, of you speaking about other couples and stuff, but the girls knew that because I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
off camera or something you'd
Yeah.
said to them, like, I
Yeah.
have said. But,
The thing
like,
is, that day, everyone had that same conversation in their couple.
because I'm guessing the producers were like, right, tonight's movie night, and everyone was a bit like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, you have to prep.
So then I was like, when I saw that clip, I was like,
Yeah.
naughty.
Is it just I get like awkward vibes just watching it. It must be like
Yeah.
you've just seen a clip in front of everyone. 'Cause
Oh,
obviously
yeah, for sure.
you guys obviously forget the cameras are even there. Do you know
Oh,
what I mean? You're talking, saying all this
completely.
stuff, and this stuff probably does come out, and you're like,
But I do
I
think
have said that?
say
deal with
that?
it in a better way though, because I think the people that hear, like, when it's shown, if you deny it or you get shaky or you get nervous,
Yeah.
it's like,
Looks
straight away
worse,
people
doesn't
gun
it?
for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're like open, like, yeah, I did say that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like in life. If I get caught out, just straight
Just
away.
say it.
I did say it and I'd say it again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you have to have
No,
that.
I literally
otherwise-
said it's fine.
Yeah.
Anyone who's got any questions,
Exactly,
come
like,
to me at the end.
Come sit and we'll have a chat.
Come sit, we'll have a cup of tea and we'll
yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah, no, exactly.
But no, I think there was quite a lot of backlash saying that I was chatting behind the girls' backs and why didn't they react? But straight away, I was literally holding Claudia's hand. They were like, oh, you already told us that.
yeah.
So that's why there was no big reaction.
yeah, exactly.
Because I'd already said it.
Was there any things like any clips of movie night that you thought, oh shit, I can't believe like that happened, or because obviously they showed like Will,
Yeah,
with-
that was a big
in
shock.
Casa and stuff.
Yeah, because we didn't really know what had actually gone down.
Yeah. That's what would get me. It's like obviously you're in another villa, so the boys probably thought it's sweet, like, and all
Yeah.
of a sudden it's all recorded and it's getting shown in front of you guys.
Yeah.
No,
You'd
literally.
be like, oh my
it's
God.
really weird to watch yourself back too.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh,
I bet you're like my hair, like
no,
oh.
I didn't even care about what I was saying. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, double chin. I hate it.
No, whenever we've been filmed and we've had some bad angles,
Yeah.
and they put up this YouTube thing yesterday, and I was like, no one told me it was this angle.
Oh,
No, George knows. I've sent it to mates. I've actually screenshotted it and said this is the ugliest photo I've ever seen.
Oh,
I'll show you
babe,
after.
No. I can't imagine you having a bad photo.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Stunning.
Just
babes.
another one.
Stunning.
What was it all with the Jessie situation?
So
Because obviously we saw that you had, everyone had an opinion and you were just a bit more like forward about it really, which
Yeah.
which we love, like you're being real, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people were like, yeah, no, they're kind of like this. You just kind of said it how it was and you were like, I don't think Jessie's that genuine, blah, blah, blah. Obviously it just gets kicked up so much, doesn't it? Like
Yeah.
a huge fuss is made.
Oh, that night went from 0 to 100 because
Yeah.
we had that chat on the daybed. And then I think Claudia and Sammy went straight up.
They did, yeah.
And I was like,
straight
oh,
up to the
no.
terrace.
They're
Yeah.
straight up to the terrace. And I was like, oh no.
Have you just
this
heard
is
what
really
I've
not
heard?
gonna
And then,
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awkward.
And things get changed, like words get
Boys
changed.
get involved.
Chinese whispers, isn't it?
Literally.
Like that's my or my partner, couple,
Yeah.
and then someone else is involved.
Yeah.
Let's
But when
just
I
kind of
tell
be
you,
sitting there.
literally like 80% of that villa had said the exact same thing that day, but it was only shown to be me and Maxwell.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Babe, they're always like, do you know what I
So
mean?
then at the
They
fire
always do
pit,
that.
when all the girls were like, no, we didn't say that. I was like, are you joking?
No, that
You're pinning it all on me.
when people do that,
I was like, the audacity.
I hate it when people do that.
Yeah.
I've had situations like that in life before, where people are, like, I'm the one that's has to be brought down for it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm like, you've all said this, but I'm the one that's brave enough
No,
to say it out loud.
literally.
Yeah, no, but
But that night was very intense. Yeah.
probably needed more than a glass of red wine.
Do you know what though?
Sorry about
I'm
it.
surprised you kind of kept your head because I'd be like, it's bad, but I'd be dropping everyone in it.
No,
But, like,
props-
they said it
props
as well.
to
Like
you.
they
No,
said, do you
I
know
think
what I
that's
mean?
why people say she always walks away, but the thing is, I walk away because
Otherwise you lose your head.
I would say things that I regret, and
Yeah.
I don't want to be like that in the villa.
Yeah.
I want to squash things in a mature way.
Yeah, cool.
And that was not going to
Because
ever
as
go
well,
down
you've
that
got to
way.
you've all got to live together, and then you've got to go
Yeah.
upstairs and get all your makeup off together, and you're literally all like 2 feet apart, and it's just awkward otherwise.
Yeah,
isn't
you
it?
don't want to have a screaming match,
No.
and that's what I felt like it was turning into.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's voice gets a bit higher, and all of a sudden, and that's
Yeah.
what I mean. You walked off, and then the girls obviously say, "Oh, she's walking off." But what do you
Yeah.
want me to do? Have a start a full blown
No,
row?
literally,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
really not me.
No, I think it's good that you were amicable about it. I wouldn't have been.
Would you have lost your head?
I think I would lose my head after a week. Do you
Yeah.
know what it is? It's because like I love my personal space.
Yes.
So I think that if someone was starting on me, like, and you're like you're doing the right thing by walking away. I'd be lobbing glasses. I'd be under someone's head in the pool, like.
Get you in there, and Jesus.
Do you know what? I know. I need a bisexual era or something going on. Get me in the next season.
Let's change it up.
I know.
Do you
Yeah.
regret anything in the villa at all? Do you have you walked out and you thought, I do wish I did that, or are you just like, do you know what?
No, I
had the
stand
best
by
time.
everything. I don't regret anything because then it wouldn't have ended up how it did.
Yeah.
And when your night at the beach party was really bittersweet, wasn't it? Because obviously it was a great night, but
yeah.
then you guys were dumped. But was that like the right time for you? Do you think you and Maxwell,
definitely.
you were like, let's get on the outside?
I was happy to go.
Yeah.
When Maya read out our names, I was like, I was just genuinely happy to get home and see all my friends and family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Because I think I read you lost about 45 days, which is like 6
yeah,
weeks. Well,
six and a half weeks I was in
A
there.
long time.
It is a long time.
So
People
it
don't
wouldn't
realise.
have made a difference. And yeah, we made things exclusive literally just before we got dumped.
Yeah, I know.
But, like,
literally well, for us, it was minutes before.
yeah, but I think it was so nice having that moment being in the villa.
Kind of meant to be sort of thing. You're
Yeah.
like, now we can start
it was
our
a really
chapter.
special moment.
Yeah.
for
So
sure.
how are things going now?
Yeah, they're great.
good?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
really good. Yeah.
Have you seen him much, or is it like?
So I
worked
was
in
staying
way?
with him the first few days when we got out of the villa.
Yeah.
I've like met his dad, his sister.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Met the fam, and then there's been rumours that we've like split up.
Oh, just because you like haven't been seen.
I
together
literally
last
went
couple
to
of
the
days.
football, and then he went to an event with Martin.
Right,
Just
yeah,
because I
yeah.
wanted a bit of normality.
Yeah, cool.
But no, we're literally fine.
Yeah,
We're
that's
all
bound
good.
to happen, isn't it?
No,
Unless you're
for
spending
sure.
every day together,
Yeah.
the rumours will start flying around.
But no, we're really good. He's really cool, calm, collected. Like he's just a cool guy,
we love that.
and he treats me nice.
That's all you
good.
need.
That's
all you
Yeah.
need. I saw a clip of you saying there was actually quite a lot of vapors and stuff in the
Yes.
villa, but obviously we never see that.
Bringing up the vapors.
No, but I get interested in shit like this. because you
No,
don't
me
see
too.
it.
That is like, as a viewer,
It's like
I
the
always used to be so interested in like
Yeah.
what goes on.
Yeah, I'm
behind
like,
the
there is no
scenes.
way not one person in their vapes. Not in today's society.
Oh yeah,
And there was loads of people doing it, wasn't
yeah,
there?
and they'd have little tiffs over like who was going first.
Wasn't it like,
Really?
that's what you said, like Will was doing it, Casey,
Yeah.
there was like, but that's mad to me.
Yeah,
like.
a few of them. Yeah.
Was there anyone in the villa that was very different? Like I say, off camera's the wrong thing.
at lunch.
Kind of behind the scenes style, because I've heard of previous seasons that, well, there's been a few that were horrible and
really?
no one knew. I'll tell you afterwards.
Oh, what, like at lunchtime they'd suddenly switch?
To the team and people, the
snapping their fingers and all.
No,
or was everyone quite decent?
So the producers have said our season, like, everyone's really lovely.
That's good,
and they've not got bad words to say about everyone.
You need good vibes in there, I think.
there's
Keep
no
it
one
going.
that was, bougie or rude.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't be. Like, everyone's here, everyone's human, everyone's got a job to do.
Yeah.
Like, don't speak down to anyone.
Yeah.
So I don't have time for that anymore.
What was your like favourite memory, would you say?
Favourite memory? Do you know what? The heart rate challenge was very iconic.
Yeah.
Like-
To be fair, everyone smashed that.
Did they?
Yeah.
You think?
It looked good on TV.
Yeah,
Did it?
Will's was like...
You're like not so sure. You're like, did they?
questionable,
Will brings the vibes,
but
doesn't he?
Will in a way that like it's just funny. I love it when you have the like cast members that are just a bit like, that they're going to come
Don't
out
care.
and they're not going to give you like sex appeal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He raised my heart rate the most.
Did he?
Yeah, Will. Because he
No.
literally stuck his piss in my face. I was like,
Was that shock though?
yes. No, but he was so good though.
Yeah. No, we love him.
He was like twerking on the fire pit.
He's a funny guy. Is there anyone from the villa that you don't think you're going to keep contact with?
Oh yeah, because what's the vibe been like? Because a lot of girls before have like come out and had group chats
chat,
and
yeah.
stuff like that, and done like obviously you probably have events and things you see in people.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like, naturally people will probably drift as you do.
Yeah.
Like, people are busy, they've got their lives to live.
Also, we obviously see you in the same villa, but people might live in Wales or
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone
North
lives
of
all
England
over
and
the place.
You're
Yeah.
like really far down south.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
people
It's hard,
that I
isn't it?
was closest with in the villa, I'm 100% going to keep as friends for
Yeah.
life, like, for sure. And I'm going to make that effort.
sure.
But, I'll keep in contact with everyone. I'll see what they're doing, on Instagram.
Yeah,
I'll
but
be
it's
rooting for
little
them.
little snoop from time to
snoop.
time.
I am a nosy gal, so I'll keep in touch. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love that. I think it'd be weird to just leave and be like, fuck everyone.
Bye, everyone. I hated you all anyway.
Some people have done that before, but like, see you later.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
But no, we've all like gone through the same experience together. I'd feel like it would be a shame to just like
Yeah, just piss them all off.
bye.
When is there's the reunion as well? isn't there?
Yes, there is.
What are you gonna say? Have you got any words to say to anyone there? I just feel like that you're not gonna go quiet. I think you should say something. I don't know what, but
Do you know what? I'm not like any drama that happened in the villa. I'm completely over.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to come to me with anything,
think
try and
that's
start
what they
something.
oh, who?
I thought like Zara would probably do.
Oh,
a
do you
bit of that.
think?
I don't know. I mean, after I don't know.
See, I saw her we watched the finals together the other night and we
Yeah.
had a really
Was
long
it
chat.
alright?
Yeah, she was
Fine.
fine. Yeah.
You never know though. People always switch it on for the telly.
True.
You never know.
I hope not.
So what
We
are
hold
your
your own well anyway. So
Yeah.
what are
Yeah.
your plans now? What's next for you?
What is next?
Do you know?
Get
Do you have a
married.
goal? Yeah.
Oh gosh, very
Kids,
serious.
house within the next month.
Oh,
Get
guys. No, I'd love to get married. No, so plan is, going into Love Island, I always said I'd want to come out and still do acting
fine. Yeah.
and still do what I'm passionate about. We'll see.
Just ride the wave.
Just going to ride the wave,
Yeah.
see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. I think sometimes it's best not to overthink it.
For sure.
What will be, and like,
Yeah.
if you were successful before, then you'll be successful after.
No,
so.
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm not going to just change my career path just
Yeah.
for the sake of going on Love Island.
Well, a lot of people come out, don't they, and then just go back to their
Their
jobs.
days
and
and
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, a lot of
But as
people
you
have done
said,
that.
look, you I can tell. I don't know what people thought about you, but I can tell you went in there for love and
Oh,
stuff,
yeah,
even by
for
just talking to you. But obviously, as we said, people come out and they're like, "Oh, I've got to go back to my normal job," but you're fine with that. You loved your job before. You've come
Yeah.
out. You've got what you wanted, and that's that.
Yeah, you have to go in with that mindset because you don't know if you're going to be in there for 2 days or if
what
you're
I
going
mean,
to
that's
be in
what we
there.
said.
You can't go in thinking, "Oh, I'm going to have a complete career change."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping that with the new like welfare thing with the followers, that
Yeah.
it will actually attract more people for the right reasons than
Yeah.
for the influencery
clouty-
side of
yeah.
things.
Yeah,
you know what
for
I mean?
sure.
And I hope that's the kind of way it's going to move forward, because there was a point where I thought people are definitely just thinking like, I'm going to
Yeah.
cash in, do my club promo runs, you know what I mean? Boohoo man, done.
Boohoo man,
Yeah.
PLT,
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Get the bag and dip.
PAs,
Yeah.
bag and dip.
Get the bag and dip.
George loves a good PA, didn't you?
I think PAs are fun. I've done a couple.
Really?
All right.
But where,
What do you do on a PA?
meet and greets.
Just take photos.
Yeah, you'd
hug
smash
people.
it. Yeah, it's fun.
He gets really, really drunk.
Okay,
Yeah.
I love that.
I
Do
bring-
shots with your fans.
Yeah, bring a couple of mates.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Just a night out.
You should do
really.
them like in your ring girl stuff. And then hold up sign.
No,
Next,
stop it.
please.
Oh my God, each person you write their name and hold it up.
No, I rate them out of 10 with the card.
Yes.
They come up to me and I'm like, 6.
He's a step.
Do you know what? This is such a good idea, right? Make a Cameo account
Yeah.
or anyone, you know those video messages for
yeah.
people's birthdays and
Yeah.
just rate them out of 10 and just send them. See?
And just
I'm
give
all
my-
about
My brutal, honest opinion of what I think of them based on their photograph.
That is so funny.
Don't. Well, we're
That
so
is
happy
so
to have
good.
had you on, by the way.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me.
We understand you're busy and all that, but we do really appreciate you coming on.
Oh,
We
I
do.
always would take the time out for you too.
Thank you
We'll have to
so
go
much.
out. We need to
No,
go out.
100% get the shots in.
We have to.
Get into
Us and
freedom.
Coco, God, that's going to be wild. and
That
freedom.
is a wild force.
And Cheza, let's all go.
Yeah,
let's all
for
go.
sure.
Oh, I love that.
I'm down.
Well, yeah, thank you. And we can't wait to see what you do next.
Yeah, exciting.
So, guys, if you were listening on Spotify, please rate us 5 stars.
If you watch on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And we will see you next week for another exciting episode. Thank you so much.
Guys, thank you. Obviously, all the links will be down below. Follow
I
Liv,
waited
follow
too
me,
soon.
follow Joe.
I was like,
Follow us all. But for now, we will see you next week. See you later.
bye.